I've worked with dozens of founders, and I've noticed something very uncomfortable. The ones who feel stuck, they're actually not underskilled. As a matter of fact, they're just over-scattered. But why is that? I've coached so many founders in business, founders who have just started, founders who are in the middle of their journey, and founders who are literally about to sell their business to some large hedge fund or, angel investor. And a lot of them in every area of their business feel extremely stuck. And I was really questioning this because as a founder, you have the vision, you have the product or the material or the service that you kind of came up with, and most of them at a certain point in their business get very stuck, depressed, and they feel like they have nothing to show for what they've done. I will tell you this, after talking to these individuals, you notice immediately that none of them are underskilled. As a matter of fact, they are so qualified in their space that they couldn't fit in the mold of where they were working, so they decided to start something on their own, which show they're not underskilled, except when it comes to building a business. Why? Well, most founders have never had a business before. They've come from corporate America, or they've always had an idea, and so they became everything when it comes to their product or their service. And as a result, as they grow, they've done everything they can to figure out how to sell, how to fulfill, how to dream, how to manage their emotions. They've become everything to what they needed, that they become overscattered, and as a result, they become the bottleneck to their entire business operations. They're scattered all over the place. Their value now becomes so diluted because they're trying to do so many things in their business that frankly is not their skill set. I'll give you an example. I did an interview or a discovery call, whichever one you want to call it, with a founder here in the Midwest. They have an amazing product. As a matter of fact, every business needs what they do. And if he knew how to sell it right, he could probably get in every single door, small business to extremely large businesses. What is the problem? Well, he's passionate about what he's doing. He's passionate about his service. And as a result, he feels like he's the only one that can sell it. And trust me, when I try to hear the way he sold, I was like, dude, I am lost. Okay? Then they want to fulfill and add on a couple of other things, especially when you start growing and you need to check out your vendors and vet them. He's doing all that. Guess what? He has a team of 10. Most of those team members have no idea what to do consistently. He told me that on their Monday morning team meetings, he's trying to figure out what tasks to give them because he's holding on to all of the tasks that he feels is extremely important that he does. That is the not underskilled portion, but the overscattered. Founders typically have this sickness. They want to do it all because they're passionate about their product and they don't want the brand to be diluted, so they feel like they have to do it all. So most founders feel stuck. Why? Not underskilled. They are scattered, being the bottleneck in the business and trying to do everything perfectly, when in reality, it's about who they could bring on their team to help launch it to the next level, because their skill lies in their product. So if you are a founder watching this video and you feel like you related to almost everything I talked about, I just want you to know it's not a sickness. We actually appreciate the ambition and the hustle that you're trying to put behind this product or this service. But in reality, if you want this business to go to the next level and give you the lifestyle that you're looking for and the money that you need for that lifestyle, I want to challenge you to really think about all the things that you're doing and getting rid of all of them that you just don't have the skill for, and go find somebody to install into your business and give them the right operating system to work on so that they can take it from where you're at and bring it to the next level with you. I guarantee you, you are really good at maybe 1 to 3 things, and you should probably stay there. If it's product and fulfillment, do that. If it's actually sales, great. If it's client interaction and just leading the team, stay there. But don't try to do everything on your own. I get it. Budgets are real. This is a scary route. You've probably never done it before. But don't fall into the trap of being the bottleneck and being the person that needs to be the superhero to your entire business. You're better off focusing on the things that you are extremely good at and focusing on doubling down and improving your skills there. Because if you do that, you will have a business that is profitable, that has systems and an amazing team so that one day it could work without you. And you might even attract some really big pocketed buyers one day for your product. But they won't buy it if you are the only one running your business. If you like this content, click on the subscribe button below so you can get all of our videos. And please share this with an entrepreneur friend of yours who is a founder of a product or a service-based business. Thank you very much. Stay strong.